again, I'm back on my Halo Infinite Limited Edition Xbox Series X, and today this video will be my first impressions, plus the first 1 hour of progression gameplay for the brand new game Dying Light 2. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is on the Xbox Series X, and we're going to be keeping the video to roughly between an hour and a half. There will be a hyperlink in the description with a timestamp, so if you need to get a copy of the game, go ahead and click that hyperlink. If you want a timestamp when the gameplay starts, feel free to go ahead and click that timestamp. I will be keeping the cutscenes in. This is my first time looking at anything on the game. I do have to just throw a couple pieces of information out. One, I have been waiting for this game for years, playing the first game. If you haven't played the first game, you totally should. And I have a plethora of guides on my YouTube channel in multiple playlists. You should definitely check out the Dying Light Blueprint Hunt. I have high hopes for this game, for Dying Light 2, but we're going to see if it actually meets those hopes. So, in the spirit of full disclosure, at the time of recording this, do not know whether I actually received a review copy of the game or not. And if you're wondering how in the world I'm playing the game, well, that's because I went and I actually purchased a copy of the game. That's why I'm behind, and this video is going to be about 24 to 48 hours behind the rest of the first impressions videos. Because I feel like I really need to let this information out, and hopefully Techland will respond. I hope they see the video or the tweet or something. Please, guys, the information that was provided to me as a content creator was inaccurate. You had a critical failure in your website. Upon trying to find the information and the proper form to fill out to submit an application for a review copy, I could never... Well, it turns out I was doing it all from mobile, and that information is supposed to load on mobile, but it actually didn't load on mobile, and I only found it when I was finally searching through my PC. Like, there's got to be a marketing director to contact here. There's got to be a form to fill out. So, I'm not going to let that fact change my opinion on the actual game, but I do have to note that with Techland in this application process was very frustrating, because I still don't know, and the game's been available for a couple of hours. If we take a look at the time, it is the February 4th, Friday, February 4th at 2:21 a.m. Eastern Time. And this is the earliest that I have been able to get on the game, because to buy a copy which wasn't working correct on the Microsoft Store, and then wait for it to download and install, and all the time I have no idea if I'm actually going to be receiving or not receiving a review copy. So, extremely frustrating. I understand. I'm not saying I'm entitled to get a review copy. I'm saying I would very much like to, and that would be awesome. But what I'm saying is I want response. Tell me yes or tell me no, so I can make the correct decision as to what I'm going to do moving forward. So please, Techland, somebody out there, get back to me, especially as a content creator that put countless hours, thousands of hours into the original Dying Light, both creating a multitude of videos with hundreds of thousands to even some that broke the 1 million view count mark. Shout out to everyone there in the Legion helping make that possible, and hundreds of stream hours. So I just had to get that off my chest, and hopefully Techland will do something about it. If I do receive a review code, which, fingers crossed, knock on wood, let's hope that application actually does go through, what I will be doing is doing a giveaway for the copy. Maybe Techland will provide a couple codes for giveaway. I have no idea. So I'm hoping for the best. Let them know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. With that being said, let's move into Dying Light 2 Stay Human. For those of you who did not play the first Dying Light game, it was pretty darn good. I had fun with it. And if you know me saying I had fun with a game, well, means the game must be pretty good, because I don't say that lightly. With that being said, though, Dying Light 2 takes place after Dying Light 1, where we basically failed against the virus. So I have high hopes for this game. And before we start, for all you achievement hunters out there, this game is released at a normal price, the base price, $59.99. It is not included with Game Pass or Game Pass Ultimate. Hopefully it may be added in the future. The achievement list is 1,000 gamer score for the base game, consisting of 57 achievements. Most of them are fairly self-explanatory. So there's going to be some collectibles. There is one achievement here, Your World, Your Rules. Complete the game with any ending. That tells us right away that there are multiple endings to the game. However, you may be able to 100% the achievement list in one playthrough. Not 100% sure on that, because there are different things for like finding all of the collectibles, all the windmills, all the fast travel points, all the inhibitors, all the anomalies. I'm already seeing ideas for playlists here. Let me know, please, guys. Let me know what you want to see for videos. Tell me in the comment section, what do you want to see? There's going to be combat, parkour, currency collection, all sorts of stuff here. There are some secret achievements, but I did take a look at the achievement list on TA, and none of these secret achievements, they all involve finding people. None of them mention a difficulty-specific achievement. So, go ahead and go through your brightness settings as per normal. I always turn up my brightness just a touch. Make sure your screen borders are good to go. Alright, so there is this whole Techland join the community, gamers and goodies thing. I don't honestly know if I had an account or not, so I'll have to check into that a little bit later. You can go through and adjust volumes. Everything we're going to keep default. I may have to go ahead and throw this content creator mode option on. There's also this option, which is for QuickTime events. It might be helpful to put that on. We're going to pretty much leave everything default with the exception of our invert y-axis, because, you know, OG Halo. And I may have to increase my sensitivity, but I'm not entirely sure. Taking a look at the controls, pretty much standard controls. And invert y-axis. Back. Just make sure that that is on there, because sometimes things don't like to save. Yep. Alright, good to go. The only thing that we can do is simply go to new game. Now, we have choices. There is a master mode. I'm not 100% sure how exactly you can get to that. And there are online options. For right now, we're just going to do single player, but you can play co-op online. And you can go through and change the difficulty: easy, normal, hard. Honestly, there is really nothing that is specific to what you need to do as far as achievements for difficulty. So just pick whichever one you want. If you're story based, which is what I'm going to be looking for, yeah, we're just going to go with easy, because we're after achievements and story. I'll probably do another playthrough on hard, or if I unlock this elusive master mode. I know my initial rant took like 5 minutes. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. I did have to get that information out, because I feel like companies, sometimes they get so big that they don't know when they have little errors. That can be a problem later on. So let's see what we get thrown into here. Now, obviously, I didn't have any character customization or anything yet. I highly doubt anything will transfer over from the original Dying Light, but that would be a cool feature if it did. We're going to be looking at gameplay, stability, graphics, overall feel of the game. Keeping in mind you may get slightly better graphical quality, or even possibly quite better graphical quality on PC, depending on your rig. But I am on a Series X console, so this should play pretty well.
You still got it.
You know, this game used to be more fun.
And you used to be younger.
And dumber.
What matters is you're still just as fast. Because a slow pilgrim
Yeah,
is
a dead pilgrim. Yeah, I know.
Get up here. I want to show you something.
Alright, control sensitivity is about what I would expect, because obviously we have no upgrades. Block. Alright, yep. This is one of those odd games where RB is going to be our jump button. I may look into changing that to A, but we'll see how that is. I just want to see if there is a map we can access right off the bat. And it does not look like there is a map that we can access immediately. That's alright. There's a lot of skills, which we'll be able to unlock once we get our combat points and our parkour points. No collectibles, no hints, nothing available to us. Okay. So, I should mention something, and this is mostly coming from the standpoint of a more veteran player. Dying Light loves Easter eggs. Like, it's no joke. There are tons of Easter eggs. There might even be some that haven't been found to this day in the original Dying Light game. So I fully expect there to be a ton of Easter eggs in this Dying Light as well. And there could also be a lot of hidden weapons and stuff. So we'll be taking our time exploring a little bit more than the average player per se. Since there is no map, I'm not 100% sure if we can just kind of skirt the game's storyline and go straight for our end objective. But that's something to keep in mind in all of these type of games, is while they're linear, they're not always meant to be played linear, if that makes sense. And what I mean by not always meant to be played linear is the fact that a lot of times there's stuff hidden pretty much where you would least expect it. Controls are very much the same as the original Dying Light.
Shit, man. You're still...
Except, well, the graphics are a hell of a lot better. Our spots to jump are fairly clearly marked by these yellowish-orange leaves.
Thanks. It's good to see you, Spike. I mean, how long has it been?
Far too long. But don't get all mushy on me now. Come. I want to show you something.
Where we going?
You'll see. It's incredible.
Also keep in mind two things. One, Dying Light has been with me and my channel for a very long time. Actually, since before I had even 300 subscribers. So, not only do zombie games hold a high interest for me, but Dying Light kind of holds a special place because my channel has literally grown with the original game. Another reason why I wanted so badly to actually receive a review copy of Dying Light 2. Still hoping, though, or maybe we'll get something, we'll get a couple codes to use for giveaways or whatnot. Now let's get back into the story and see what we can find.
Most pilgrims don't last 2-3 years on the road. You've been kicking around for what? 4 years now? And you're still alive.
So are you?
I know, but I'm fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Seriously, I wish I had as much energy as you. Got a new lead on Jane?
Nah, trail went cold after New Paris.
Which route you take? Through Baines or Gary?
Baines. What a shithole. Some 5 rickety huts left and a ramshackle fence. Nobody there had heard of her.
Look at that. A beehive full of honey. Can't let an opportunity like this go to waste.
No way.
Oh, look around. If we're lucky, there's chamomile growing here too.
Alright, so we're going to be taught about looking for plants. That's something new. This game, the original Dying Light, we weren't looking for plants. Obviously, I'm going to scavenge everything I can get my bloody hands on. I have a feeling that that beehive will cause us to take some damage, though. This is obviously just the tutorial, so you don't have to be too worried about stuff. If I do find anything that
You're doing really
only can be done in the tutorial or something like that, of course I'll be posting videos on it. But I do really want to know what you guys want to see me do. So, we have plenty of chamomile. And let's see if we can get this honey without getting hurt. Apparently the bees don't mind me.
Do you remember that old herbalist we helped escort to her village?
Oh, yeah, the one that had that saying, remember, chamomile and honey are gifts that keep giving.
Combine them and lucky you just might go on living.
Okay, we have our very first blueprint. Blueprints are plans that allow you to create accessories, consumables, and weapon modifications using various crafting parts. Well, we know that from the first game. I have no idea how much we can carry. So this is a basic heal. It heals for 50. Takes 4 seconds to apply. Takes 1 honey and 2 chamomile. And we only have enough parts to go ahead and craft it once. It's just a basic, common consumable. Nothing too special. And we get our very first achievement. You never forget your first. Craft your first item. Which, that's a really, really easy achievement to get. So I'm going to have to keep my eyes out. This is something I was talking about. Look, right here, we have another beehive on these trees. I will say that the items that are available to search, they don't really stand out in a blatant manner, but they do stand out in terms of they look a little bit like something you should interact with. It's really hard to explain what I mean by that. I just mean by it's that one thing in the environment that's slightly marginally out of place. So I kind of like that.
This is it.
But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I never want to miss anything, and hopefully we can fast travel back, because collectibles can be the most annoying things ever if you miss the collectible. Now, we do, of course, have the survivor sense. It's a little bit trickier to use than what it was in the first game.
Nice crib.
But let's see if there's anything else around here. It doesn't look like it. There's some supplies that we can get.
Damn it, locked. I'll try to get through here. You check the other side. Take anything we could use.
Yeah, sure.
Really? I can crouch under that? I didn't think I would be able to fit under that door. So, obviously, as with any game, if it's not bolted down, I'm taking it. If it is bolted down, I will attempt to cut the bolts off and then take it.
Nothing here.
Got some soap. I remember old Heron. Wow. It was such a long time ago, though.
Party? But by then the GRE would have long since lost control of the virus.
You always want to search everything, and you want to take everything.
What the?
Hey, everything all right?
Yeah, just rats.
I think it's time we parted ways.
Why?
I'm starting to worry about you. And you know our saying. If you're starting to worry about someone, it means it's time to go.
Not sure why he's worried about us, but alright. A little bit of food, couple intel items. There is a purple item, though. Ah, first aid cabinet. I missed that.
Empty.
Darn it. I have a few things I want to test in terms of, like, possibly changing the RNG on item pickups or, you know, I wonder if there's going to be, like, duplication bugs.
I wonder how
I gotta find the most efficient way to level up agility, which is now parkour. Find the most efficient way to level up combat. I got a lot of plans.
Hoodoo you voodoo. Sounds familiar.
As I mentioned, it is Dying Light. They love to hide stuff, so
And that's what they call
gotta take our time and interact with everything, pick up everything. It's all in the name of achievements. You never know what could be linked to an achievement.
Nada. Zip.
A hide area? Okay. It's interesting. No zombies in the fridge, that's good. No zombies in the wardrobe, also good. I know they're gonna try to do a jump scare here at some point.
That's heartbreaking.
There's nothing like a party to celebrate the end of the world.
They died on their own terms.
Let's hope we get that lucky too. I'll see what's upstairs. You check out the garden, okay?
Okay.
It would also be just like the devs to make a collectible intel or Easter egg that did not show up on our Survivor Sense. So that's another thing to keep in mind. It's always worth double checking.
At least they had each other. She was classy. Dearest Mary, I'm sorry I ran from you. They say that once the virus makes you turn, you're gone forever. That can't be true. I know you're still in there, underneath all that pain and disease. I'm coming to join you. No more running. God.
Ace, come here. Check this out.
Alright, so that was actually a letter that I think we needed. Now, the question is, we can't get into that room yet. How exactly does the game want us to get up there? I'm used to the original game and having my grapple hook. You also had like brighter yellow tarps in the original game. So now we have to look for those golden leaves. Alright, no collectibles. Should be safe to interact with them.
Sit down, buddy. For you.
A gift?
A gift from the heavens, to be more accurate. I've just found it, by the owner's dead body. May it be of more use to you. Here.
It's gone flat.
Look at you and your sophisticated palate. Drink. Who would have thought the end of the world could be so peaceful?
And at least until night falls.
True. I wish Crane could have seen this.
Who?
Doesn't matter. I tracked down that guy for you.
I honestly don't know what option to pick. Oh, geez, dialogue choices.
What guy?
Wait a second. Can we save? Can we make a save? No, we can't. Interesting.
Quit pretending. You became a pilgrim to track that fucker down. Waltz. I found someone who knows him.
Wait, what? And you're only telling me now?
When I tossed you a beer, thought you guessed right away we were celebrating. The guy's in Villador. Supposedly he knows something about walls.
Villador. So I'm that close, huh? Hey, I got a favor to ask you. You deliver this to Gary? It's on your way. People don't like pilgrims there, but they pay well.
And where do people like pilgrims?
Well, they're afraid of us. Everyone does their best to survive.
Maybe. But when something needs to be transported through the hordes of infected, then suddenly they're knocking on our doors. All right, but you owe me one.
No, not just one. So what about that guy?
Well, I talked to him over the radio. He didn't tell me his name. Sounds like he's got something to hide. See that antenna on the hill? That'll help you contact the informant. He'll be listening for you at dawn on a frequency of 140.200 megahertz. Told him he'd hear from you soon.
What does he want in return?
Didn't say. But he didn't sound like the kind of guy who does things for free.
I don't think that kind of guy exists.
What? What about me?
You're an old fart who likes racing me, and makes me ask around about his crazy girlfriend.
Hey. She's not crazy. Jane's just maybe, well, a little hot-headed. And she's always getting herself into trouble. But if you could get a load of her...
Whoa, all right. Still too early in the evening for that sort of talk.
Eyes? I was going to say eyes. Beautiful. Steely. Huge.
Never heard anyone get so worked up about gray eyes.
Because you don't know shit about the world, let alone women.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm telling you, I'll finally find Jane. We'll set up a house. We're gonna live there. No one's gonna drive us out. And I'll stop wondering like a moron.
I'll drink to that.
Just toss the beer bottles in the pool.
And that Waltz. What's his deal? Is he family?
No, not at all.
Then why are you looking for him? Will you tell me sometime?
Yeah, one day.
Well, my time's up.
So when will I see you again, huh? In another 2 years?
Maybe. Take care, man. I hope you find that Waltz guy, or whoever you're looking for. And remember, 140.200 megahertz. At dawn, the guy's waiting for you.
Alright, so we have a grubby bat. And now we have to get to the radio station. Now there is a staircase inside here, and I've seen a couple of items. So I want to check and see if there's any way to get to what I seen earlier. Which literally may have just been these doors. The thing is, I was given a stick. So, generally that means all bets are off and it's combat time. Chances are we can just jump it. There's probably nothing inside these walls, but it's usually worth a check. So a big thing is it looks like we consume stamina when going over uneven ground or uphill. I'm honestly not sure how I like that feature. So like I'm moving very slowly on this hill. It's like, really? It's a tiny little hill. I should be moving a lot faster than that. So, I'm not sure about that mechanic. I think our parkour needs to be leveled up a lot. I'm going to have to get into how exactly we level up parkour because I feel way too slow in this game at the moment. You can definitely hear the dead outside these gates. Extended hub. Still no map. I wonder if weapons have durability. I should really... Yep, they have durability. Oh boy. Alright. Weapons have durability. Armor, once again, does not have durability. That is fantastic. Oh, accessories 0 of 16, consumables 0 of 16, no tools, weapons 1 of 24. Looks like our inventory is very limited. Well, let's see what we can do, guys. Press and hold X. Gonna be our interact for the game. It's not bad. I'm pretty much gonna wander around like constantly smashing that interact button. That totally looks like a place that there would be something. No. Never mind. I guess I'm not supposed to go here. Well, there's an example of me playing too many games, because that looked like a perfect area to put some sort of Easter egg or collectible where the game did not want you to go. Alas, the game just simply doesn't want you to go there. So before we go there, I see what looks like a zombie. And the first question as a veteran player is, can we swim? Let's find out. More than likely, there's nothing in these waters. But you never know. Swimming and hidden supply chests and whatnot was a decently big part of the first game. So it's entirely possible, actually probable, that some sections of the game will more than likely have objectives or pieces hidden in watery environments. Something you should definitely keep in mind if you plan on playing this game. I found some screwed up texture layers. I thought that was a treasure chest for a second, but it's just a little bit of a graphical issue. Not that that's really a problem. I mean, it's very minor. Probably be fixed very soon. It doesn't even have to be fixed. It doesn't hurt the game in any way. It's just one of those slight breaks in continuity that only somebody who was looking for every single hidden thing would possibly even find. Again, this is something I really wish that I had early access to so I could take my time with it more. I feel a little rushed. We can't get through that fence. So the devs have done a pretty good job of trapping us here. There is a path up there. But we're going to go back to where we seen that zombie. This may be the smart thing to do, or this may be the stupid thing to do. We're gonna see. Like, just climbing this little hill, look at how much of my stamina climbing that hill consumed. Crazy, right? Our objective is way over there. Okay.
Biters.
Alright. Not bad. Can we search the dead? Yes, we can. Awesome. I love that aspect about a game. It makes it so that zombies are much more than just a item to be shot and forgot. Obviously, we're fairly weak at this point, though, so we don't want to pick up too many zombies. I don't see any option for, like, an execution or anything. That may come later. Where's the one that we killed over here? Never forget to search. Loot is life. Alright, nothing in the boats. This game is probably a tremendous amount more fun with friends. The original Dying Light was, like, ridiculously awesome when playing with friends. It was good when playing solo, but drastically better when playing in co-op with a couple friends. Nothing else in this house, but there is something on the ground here. Ooh, alcohol. Alright, I'll take it. Like I said, a lot of this stuff blends in. Plumber's hammer. We can pick up or swap for it. We'll just pick it up. Weapons have durability, so because weapons have durability in this game, it is very important to carry a spare weapon. In the original Dying Light, weapons, once they broke, you could, like, still use them, but they were incredibly inefficient. And it is possible to search bodies underwater. Nice, good to know. It's all these little things you really, really, really want to test. Just go around these areas, grab our basic resources. We're playing on the lower difficulty, so there are more resources. Now, like I mentioned earlier, it doesn't really matter. There's no difficulty-specific achievement, and the achievement for the ending is just simply for completing the ending of the game. It does not specify what ending. But of course, if you wanted to see multiple different endings, then you would probably have to do multiple playthroughs. I'm not sure if there's such a thing as New Game Plus. It would honestly be cool if there was such a thing as New Game Plus, so that we can just use our existing character. But that might not be a thing. Alright, nothing hidden in the water. You'll notice I'm taking a lot of extra time when it comes to looking for the hidden stuff. That's because, like, every single game I play, I swear, they love to hide things. It's like their favorite thing to do. I'm relying on my survivor sense to kind of cheat. A little bit. Not really, like, cheat in a bad way. Oh, look here. Scrapper Great Axe. Higher damage. We'll take it. So, that's a two-handed weapon. That's our very first two-handed weapon. And you can find it simply by taking your time and exploring a little bit more here in this very first section. So, that's our third weapon. Our second... Well, we have two one-hand weapons now. I hear zombies. We cannot melee them through there, though. Okay, these zombies I can perform a takedown on. Cool. Why can I perform a takedown on these zombies? Oh, because they were sleeping. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. That's a new mechanic. Biters that are asleep. Interesting mechanic. There is an awful lot of these guys. And it seems like they are detected to noise. But we can kind of funnel them, which is nice. Got to make sure they don't get behind us there. Ooh, another achievement. Can't touch this. Kill 20 enemies in a row using melee without taking damage. Alright, not bad. Didn't expect to get that achievement so early on in the game, but hey, why not, right? Probably going to end up breaking our bat here really soon. It may honestly have been better to try to kill these guys while they were sleeping, but I made a mistake there and didn't really realize the mechanic of the game. It's alright though. The stamina regen speed is quick, which is very helpful. Alright. We definitely need to earn some combat points and unlock a better weapon. It's taking entirely too long to club these dudes to death. And that's pretty much the way the very first Dying Light went as well. The zombies were a little more hyper-aggressive, but this is obviously like the first stage of the zombies. So, I kind of understand, since these are like these are the weak zombies. These are, you know, just kind of the meh zombies. So, it makes sense that they wouldn't be very annoying. Propane can. Ooh, just hang on to that. Anything down there? Sadly, no. Okay. Oh, wait. I missed something over here. A mace. Second two-hand weapon we found now. And we can still use our survivor sense while carrying the propane tank. That's cool. Okay. I really wish I had a grapple hook right now. Alright. You know what? Goodbye, cruel world! Totally worth it. Oh, geez, you can lose stamina just while climbing? Whew, that's gonna be annoying. Shoot, alright. That's a very good thing to know. I'm going a lot slower than I need to be. I bet most people ran through this stuff so quick. I want all the loot, though. I definitely need to work on my parkour there. Parkour! Darn it, can't interact with the trail sign. That would have been a cool feature. Well, whatever place this is in, the apocalypse doesn't seem to have affected the bees very much. If any. They're plurific. And you can use a zip line and your survivor sense at the same time? Awesome. I seen an achievement that was like wall run, air kick. Not sure how we do that. We probably have to unlock some stuff first, but it sounds interesting. I don't feel like falling down there just yet. Alright, so we've got a biter here. We could go and search his body, but Parkour! I have acquired a parkour skill. Your proficiency has increased. Thank you for telling me that, game. High jump allows you to reach higher ledges when you hold RB while jumping. Hover over the skill icon to read it. Now press and hold to equip. Alright, well, we literally have no choice, so let's go ahead and grab that. It's part of the tutorial. Active landing. Reduce fall damage and keep your momentum. That's cool. Make the last climb on ledges even when your stamina is gone, and briefly maintain your grip when you land on ledges from great heights. Interesting. And the final one is wall combo. Oh, I see. Okay. Combine tic-tacs or wall runs into longer combos. Interesting. Parkour shot. Smash jump. Immunity for 40. Immunity allows you to remain in darkness for longer periods of time. Immunity increases automatically every time you level up your stamina or health. Interesting. Not sure about this immunity thing.
Almost there.
I guess night is probably going to be a lot more terrifying in this than it was in the previous Dying Light.
Oh, it's already dark. It's time to hide somewhere for the night. It won't get any better than this.
Here's a little building. Let's make sure that we get this. Grab everything. Loot it all. Okay, that's where the rope was. There's a box there. How do we get that box? I'm a sucker for loot, guys. This might kill me. Jewelry, rare valuables. Definitely steal. It's totally not stealing if the owner's already, like, you know, turned into a zombie, though. Nothing. Can't equip or use. Ripperoni. How do we get out of here? Oh, nice. I can just jump back up. Sweet. We got some valuables off of that. I wish I could see whenever I earned parkour points or combat points. I might have to look through the options and see, because I want to be able to tell exactly how much XP is earned and how I earned said XP. Jump on a drain pipe to climb it. Alright. So we can climb these now. That's cool. Probably gotta climb up more. Jump.
The broadcast station should be here somewhere.
That stamina really depletes fast. Oh, area entrance. That's what that means. Okay. So that just means that I'm, like, changing areas. Well, just like the original Dying Light, it's not really that difficult to find weapons. Obviously, the quality of weapons.
Not long ago.
Well, now that's a totally different story. Take everything you can before moving on. Can't get in there.
Okay, let's give it a try.
The game's definitely a little on the dark and grimy side,
This is it. The broadcast
but
station.
kind of makes,
I gotta start the
you know,
generator.
sense. Especially with how many years after the apocalypse this is.
Oh, it's dead. I need to connect it to power.
Alright, looks like we have to go back outside. The parkour mechanic is definitely something to get used to. I'm not used to that stamina bar affecting my parkour as well. Come on, get the door open.
What the hell is that?
Some enemies use power attacks that deal massive damage and knock you down. When an enemy is about to use a power attack, his health bar will be blinking red. Dodge to avoid it. Perform a dodge and press RB while moving back or to the side. Okay, so we have to dodge that one then. Let's get rid of the small fry. Not sure where these little small zombies are materializing from. Well, not bad. We got hit one time. Honestly, I'll take getting hit once for just, you know, learning how to actually deal with that fight.
That was close.
Our stick's about to break, though. Nice, now I can unlock that. Hell yeah. Oh, and honey. Alright, I think we are good. A little faster sprint would be nice. I'll probably unlock a bit of movement speed, though, once we actually level up more. I think I want to do press and hold for the quick time events. It might be a little easier than the press rapidly. Take another axe. Can't do anything with the fire extinguisher. That's unfortunate. I was hoping I could. Let's just, you know, close the doors behind us for good measure. Probably wouldn't matter, but can't hurt things, right? So it's the broadcast room. Is there a way to get downstairs? Because there's something below me. Oh well, I'll worry about it later. Oh, safe zones. You've unlocked your first safe zone, increasing your network of respawn points. All safe zones are equipped with UV light, which guarantees survival at night. Additionally, each safe zone offers access to a resting place where you can change the day-night mode phase, and Aiden's stash where you can leave excess items. Nice. I wonder how much the stash capacity is, though. Let's take a look at it. Inventory and extras. So we have those from pack, included in the deluxe digital pack. Night Runner potion, artifact consumable, Night Runner formula believed to sharpen one's awareness. Definitely don't want to redeem anything yet. Okay, gliders. That's cool. I want to see, what should I leave behind? There's this grubby bat, which has sockets on it. Some basic cleavers. Honestly, probably should leave the two-handed stuff. Okay, two-handed mace and grubby bat. The grubby bat is my best weapon, but we'll leave those for the moment.
All right, let's roll.
Well, you know, I came all the way from Terzawa and looked, and there's a hole in the can. Had to go all the fucking way back.
I'm just gonna listen to every station and see if there's anything interesting.
Charlie says a fox bit him.
What fox? They've been extinct for over a decade. Probably some biter chomped him and he's talking crap.
But his marker's glowing green.
Well, he's already infected. What do you expect? Well, still, you keep an eye on him.
He won't confide in me. Just makes those speeches of his to the mirror. Aitor will never be like the commander.
Have you seen Dennis today?
Nope. Come to think of it, I haven't seen him for a couple of days. Why?
He went to the old GRE containers to look for medicine. Told him it'd been looted already, and that he's suicidal.
If he went alone, we might as well just dig him a grave.
Who knows? There could be some intel or quests here.
If they just cuff Carl, they'd solve Lucas's murder real quick.
This business with Lucas is fucked up, but you can't take your anger out on the Bazaar. Coming from one of those Bazaar idiots. Well, I was surprised.
Alright, here's the one that we need. This is the correct frequency, I think.
This is Aiden. Over. Anyone there looking for a pilgrim? Over. I guess I have to wait until morning.
It's just like that! From the roof! He pissed on a fucking PK! Fucking awesome!
Enough of that. Time to sleep. I'll try again.
That was some really random stuff on the radio. Alright, we'll just go ahead and wait until morning. In this nice, clean, comfortable sleeping bag that just happens to be there in the middle of the apocalypse.
Aiden. Aiden, Papa Aiden. Are we running or what?
But, like, now?
No, we're more old. No, Edie.
We need supplies.
Everything's ready.
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Maybe they're all dead.
You're stupid.
Let's go. Now.
Shh. It'll be all right.
Wait here. Nothing good will come of this.
Have you brought 12346?
We were supposed to take the patients back to the city.
Don't worry. They'll let us go soon.
Edie, I'm scared.
I'm here with you. You're safe with me.
I know.
Do what I tell you.
Easy. See, sis? Even if they separate us, this is how we'll always find each other.
Edie! Not him, no! Mia! Aiden!
Dr. Waltz, we won't make it. The military will be here any moment.
Wait. Close your eyes.
Fire! Fire in the lab!
Okay, well, that was, some sort of backstory.
Time to contact the guy Spike was talking about.
Let's check all of the frequencies again for anything that might be helpful or quest related.
But you checked the Killians?
Don't give me that shit. I'm sick of it.
I don't know. Fuck. Maybe the PK's grabbed it. So, he's either passed out drunk somewhere, or he's torn apart by alphas.
This is Aiden. I'm on frequency 140.200 megahertz.
Hello? Aiden?
Yes. I was supposed to get in touch with you.
Thought you'd change your mind. Why are you looking for Waltz, Pilgrim?
To find someone else. Her name is Mia. 15 years ago, we were in a hospital together and...
I know who you're looking for, Aiden. You want to know why Waltz was doing those experiments on all of you. Why you are stronger, more durable than others.
I just want to find Mia. I've been looking for her since I left the survivors' camp. Can you help me or not?
Maybe I can. Let's meet, Pilgrim.
Where and when?
Entrance to the metro tunnel by the bay. You can get inside the tunnels through an open GRE hatch. I'll meet you there.
I don't like the sounds of that guy.
I take it you're not doing this for free.
I have to leave the city, but I won't make it on my own outside. Take me to New Paris, and we're even. Along the way, I'll tell you everything I know. Over and out.
Wait. I have to at least know if she's alive.
She's alive. I'm going to the rendezvous. I'll see you later, Aiden.
Yeah.
All right. I'm guessing that's kind of like our, I can't use my survivor sense. What the hell? Oh, that was really weird. It's probably like our sister or something. I don't have a grapple hook or any way to climb that tower just yet. I do seem to be having a bit of a problem using the survivor sense, at least as quickly as I was using it before. Not sure if that's a controller issue or just the way the game's going to be playing at the moment. It also looks like our health was fully refilled for free by waiting till morning. So that's a cool feature. Maybe now there's a cooldown on the survivor sense. If there is, I don't really like that. Paradise Lost. Book 4. Okay. Well. Interesting. Got ourselves a collectible. Of course, there'd be a collectible in the first big building church that we come to. That's really no surprise to me. Let's follow the actual main road, though. I keep smashing the survivor sense button, but it doesn't activate now. Weird. Guess I can't use it in, quote, safe zones. That's very unusual. I'm gonna have to get farther in the game to really find more collectibles and whatnot. Calabunga! Aha! Here is our first example of that underwater loot I was mentioning earlier. Must have that. And some of those. One of these. Definitely one of those. Probably should surface before we die. Of course, keep in mind that some water may actually be so deep you can't simply just, you know, jump and use your survivor sense. I'd want to see something. Interesting. Okay, alright, I'm seeing it.
Hello? It's Aiden. Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. I mean, you must
Look at these parkour points.
I swam across.
They're really tiny, but they're, you know, jumping up on the right-hand side of the screen.
I'm coming from the other side. Hurry up.
What's wrong?
Hurry.
Alright, so at least now that I'm out of, like, the, quote, prologue mission, I can actually tell what my XP gain is. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, because of the loot that you get from every zombie, and simply because of the fact that, well, it's fun to kill zombies, plus add in the fact that we do earn XP for killing zombies, well, at the end of the day, it means kill every zombie you come across. With your survivor sense, you can see what zombie corpses you've looted and what zombie corpses you have not looted. That's another fairly important thing, I would say. Because we definitely will need all of the loot that we possibly can get our hands on. Now, an interesting mechanic at the moment is the fact that it seems when a weapon breaks completely, that weapon is actually gone. Or maybe at least it's just those low-level weapons. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that, because in the first game, we were able to repair weapons. So hopefully we'll be able to unlock some perks that either allow us to repair weapons, or maybe we can extend the durability on weapons, because personally that's always been a very irritating mechanic in any game, is finding your favorite weapon only to inevitably have said weapon break on you at the most inopportune moment in time. I want to try to get this mission done. I know I am basically out of time, though, as far as the video. So, like I had mentioned, this may be a bit longer of a video. But we are pretty much right at that time for the hour and a half mark. I've been really taking my time looting and searching. You may be able to come back to these areas. I don't honestly know if you can. Simply jumping over a railing here like this. It's a pro tip from the original Dying Light game. But simply vaulting back and forth over these railings is enough to go ahead and give us a bit of parkour XP. It's not much, but that is going to add up in the long run. Looks like you have a bit of a crashing issue. Did I lose internet? Okay, no, I did not lose internet. I'm not sure what happened there. Well, I guess we won't be fully completing the mission. Let's go ahead and skip that and see if we can reload our save. I hope it saved. Alright, continue game. Let's see where it saved, and I might just have to leave it there depending on how much save progress I lost. We are, after all, relying on a autosave feature, so this could be frustrating. In a way, I wish that there was a way to make a manual save. Whoa. Okay, so... Well... That definitely, Dude, did it change the entire environment on us? Wow. Alright, well, that happened. So, with that crash, not only did it change the entire environment, it also looks like it respawned every single one of the enemies. Huh. Yep, all of these zombies that we killed over here earlier, they are back and ready for action. That is weird. Well, I cannot explain that in the slightest. I wonder what would happen if I went to quit. You are about to quit the game. If you quit the game, you will lose all quest progress since your last checkpoint. I don't know what to do now, guys. The save system in this game might be a little broken currently. And I'm not even carrying that many items. I was literally just exploring a little bit, and the game just decided that, hey, we're gonna shut down. That was a hard crash too, by the way. That wasn't even a soft crash. That was straight back to the Xbox dashboard. I doubt we kept any of the XP or items or anything. It's very unfortunate that the mechanic works like that. We didn't lose much. We only lost about maybe 5 minutes of gameplay, but still, it's not fun losing game time. I'm just going to try running to the spot that I was at when the game crashed and see if I can have the exact same thing occur again. Because if the exact same thing occurs twice, then we know that there is some sort of error in the game's coding. So we'll just repeat what we were doing before. Parkouring back and forth over this railing to gain a little extra XP along the way for our parkour ability. It's not really costing us anything but a bit of time. And we are entering the area where the game crashed. And I'm still in the game, so it doesn't look like it is specific to this area. It looks like that was just a... I don't even know. That was some sort of random, unpredictable game crash. I couldn't tell you why at this point, and I'm not sure I could really tell you how to avoid it. I will say carrying a lot of additional weapons is going to be necessary because we are really burning weapon durability at an insane pace. Things will get so much easier once we have a few combat levels. Huh, I can hide from zombies here. That's a cool mechanic. I'm not entirely sure what I think of it, but it's cool. Ah, the good old searching of vehicles. So, that's still a thing. We can search vehicles. Cool. And it seems like we can occasionally get lucky and get like a critical hit and cut off their head, which is pretty damn helpful. There's probably not much of a reason in killing these weak biters outside of maybe gaining an early combat level. I'll have to check and do further testing if in the future there's a way to get better XP or not. I'll have to be careful with how many of these guys I kill, simply due to the fact that my weapon's durability is insanely low. So I'm going to try to move on here. I am almost out of time for the video. But Dying Light is one of those games that just loves to hide things. Like this bus, for instance. How are we supposed to get inside the bus? There's stuff in there. There's stuff in both of these buses. But there's no way to get inside the bus. That is most unfortunate. There may be a skill or something that we unlock at a later point that allows us to, I don't know, break into vehicles or something. But in the first Dying Light, there was really no area that we couldn't go. Like, if there was loot in a vehicle or something, you could definitely get to it. In this one, they're tempting me with loot, but not giving it to me. And if you take into account our loss of weapons, that's, well, definitely something. Alright, definitely don't really want to be getting into a street brawl with zombies. At least not right now. My punches do hardly anything. With one zombie, you can pretty much just, like, street brawl it up. I think I took, like, one tiny little bit of damage, and then it looked like my health bar just healed from it. So, I think my health just regenerated from that one scratch. Obviously, the fight's gonna take a much longer time. I'll have to test if we get less XP or not. Potentially, I could knock the zombie off the map. Nope, apparently that's not possible. It's like Street Fighter versus zombies over here. Seems to be a fairly consistent amount of combat XP that you gain from killing a zombie. Alright, nothing else inside the subway car. Let's move on, get this checkpoint so I can end the video before I run out of hard drive space. I'm just gonna equip a weapon. We'll just use this garbage machete that I have. A flashlight would definitely be nice.
I'm entering the tunnels. Hey, can you hear me?
I'll meet you soon. Here I come.
Hey, is anybody there? Oh, shit. This doesn't look good.
God, what did I just walk into? Every scary movie has always told you to not go into the dark subway station.
Oh, shit.
Are you alright?
Fucker bit me.
A volatile. Lots of those fuckers in the sewers. We must get to the light quickly.
Where's Mia?
Later. We have to move. Resist it. It'll pass. Just stay strong.
Here you are. We've been looking for you. And what about this one?
didn't have it on him. Let's go!
I don't have the key. I swear. Really? I don't have the key. I destroyed it. I did this on my own.
Boss will be able to get him to open up. Where is it?
Alright, I think I got a nice checkpoint here. Monkey bars, interesting mechanic. I really wish that I had a better sense of when the game was saving.
It's gone. I told you. I'm coming back with the boss.
You were supposed to be dead. Where did you hide our key, boy?
I don't know what you're talking about. Let him go.
You're gonna make us let him go, punk? I'd sure like to see you do that. Bring it!
Oh. Press and hold LB to block an enemy's attack. Block at the very last moment to perform a perfect block. Perfect block staggers an enemy, making him vulnerable for a short window of time. Good to know.
Take this, motherfucker! I'm through fucking around. Gonna fuck you up.
That's one.
Can't escape me. You ain't gonna live much longer. Now, I'm gonna end you.
I think there's an achievement for doing this 10 times in a row.
I'm gonna end you. Take this, motherfucker. Gonna fuck you up.
Darn!
Bend over.
I want this achievement.
You can't. I'm through fucking around.
Man, I keep screwing up the timing. Like, he moves around and I'm not getting the timing right. I'm just gonna do this real quick and then I'm done.
You ain't gonna live. Now, I'll show you I ain't playing. You can't escape me. I'm gonna end you.
Darn. Okay, this might be a little bit... Might have to do this at a different time. I wonder if I can pause the game. Alright, yeah, we're just going to pause the game right there and go from there. That'll be the end of my first impressions, an hour, because it's a little extra hour. A little extra time over the hour. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, ask away. If you have suggestions for videos, definitely let me know in the comment section. And I will see you again on the next episode or next video. Until then, my brothers and sisters, thy legion, stay frosty.